And today I've got a few different coins to go through. 5 cents, 10 cents, 50s and $1. I don't think I'll get through all of them. I've got quite a few. The 50s, I've got, that's it, just 3 rolls of 50s. And just let me fix up my, that's all good. Thumbs up, done. Alright, I'm ready to rock and roll. That looks alright there. And I don't even have all my lights on. How's that? It looked alright without them. I don't know if that's made it a bit better. Just put them all on. I'm missing one. Oh, it's over there. Oh, that's alright, it's a spare. Julie, how you going? Yeah, so anyhow, I've got $340 worth of dollars. They're all down the side here. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 rolls of $1 coins there is. So 380 of them, 340 of them, sorry. Then the 5 cents is, I've got 2 rolls there and I've got another 5 rolls down here. And I'm pretty sure 2 of them are going to be all 2022s again. That one's 2022 and that's uncirculated. So, you know, I've always said if you've got a head uncirculated for the year you're in, or a head tail and the tail looks uncirculated, that the whole roll is going to be uncirculated. And you can push it to the year before if you actually find the year before's and it's in the same head and they're uncirculated, or head tail, and you got a 99% chance they're going to be uncirculated. So I got still 5 rolls from the noodle back that I haven't opened yet. Anyway, so I've got 2 more of them, and well, I've got 7 rolls all up. I've got 5 that we can look for the 72s in, another the 2016 changeover and stuff, but with the error, the alien error. And so 5 rolls of them and 2 are going to be all uncirculated. But anyway, well, I'll look through those 2. The ones I've got here is what I'm going to look through first. The 10 cents is, I've got 4 rolls of them. So I've got $16 worth of 10s. So 4 rolls of 10s, 7 rolls of 5s, was it 17 rolls of 1s, and I just got, that was it. It's Friday. I went down this morning at 6:30 and got these, and I emptied out the machine. And I didn't even think that I'd have coins in there because of the public holiday yesterday, and they don't get topped up till about 10, 11 o'clock by Armaguard. And this is my normal bank I went to, not my little bank. And so I was quite surprised there was any coins in there at all. So there was, but only 350s. I cleaned them out. There was only 340 of ones. I took all of them. The 10 cents and the 5 cents, there was still some left. But the dollars and the 50s, I couldn't believe I even got them. So that's all right. Anyway, so all up, I've got $400 worth. So 340 of ones, $30 of 50s, $16 of 10s, $14 of 5s. And in total, that's 840 coins. And I won't be getting through all of them, I don't think, because it'll take longer than my normal 2 hours that I'm on here for. Anyhow, we'll get into them and we'll see what's going on. Julie found 2 colour coins in your change yesterday. That's really good, you know, to get them in your change, because they normally get taken out. But yeah, well, I'm not sure what ones you got, but if they're Woolies ones, yeah, I'd expect everybody to be getting some of them in their hands. You know, the Olympic ones. Tassie, how you going, buddy? So anyhow, we'll start off with the easier ones that I've only got 3 of, and that's the 50 cents. I'll check them first. And I'll just go with the flow on how many of these I can get through at a reasonable time. Yeah, so anyway, we'll get on to the 50. See how we go there. Day off work. Me or you? Yeah, I was surprised. I just said I went down and got these 6:30 this morning, and I couldn't believe there was coins even in the machine, you know. And there was, but I took all the ones. That was 340. This was only that was all the 50s that were left was $30. The 10s and 5s they were still there. No 20s. They were gone. Yeah, so yeah, I couldn't believe it. Just luck. But I went down real early, 6:30, before the shopkeepers get in there, because they'll be getting down there and they're going to be cheesed off because they're all gone. But fact is, there might be shopkeepers, but I sell on eBay and I'm a shop as well, and so I'm just getting mine what I'm due as much as they are, because this is my job, this is what I do, it's my business, and I need the coins just like them. Looking for the shadow bar there, nothing. 94, haven't had a wide date for a while. 2013's probably got stuff all there. Oh no, look out, it's a 2013 with no errors. That's amazing. Yeah, the trail lines down here that I tell everybody about, I've got a video on it, go and watch them, have a look. I'm not going to check them so much because I've got about 8 of them, pretty good ones. That's all I'm looking for on here now, is the die crack that I had on one of these in 2002, I think it was, and it went from there all the way to here, just one big die crack. I only found one. It was almost uncirculated, of course, for that year, and I've never found another one. But there's got to be more out there. It won't be just one with that die crack. There'll be ones with it beginning, you know, and then getting worse, and then who knows, if they didn't change the die, there could be something even worse than, you know, than from there to there. It might have split out and gone more, or this, I don't know. But the one I had was there to there, and to get there, it would have had to have progressed. So there's got to be ones prior, and if they didn't take it out on that one that I got, then that means that it should be some worse, or some at least the same anyway. But where they are, I don't know. They minted 43 million now. Probably all up in Queensland. That's where everything ends up. 94, looking for the wide date. 81, Charles and Di, another one I had uncirculated, and she had 2 die cracks coming off here. 2 absolute rippers right out to the rim. They were, and all the photos for her I can't show you, because unless somebody can get into my shorted out hard drive, it's not burnt out, I just shorted it out accidentally, and all those photos are in there. I sold on eBay, but eBay don't keep them, you see, so unfortunately all my photos of a lot of stuff are still on the hard drive, if I can one day get into it. But yeah, beautiful, huge die crack. It was just about to explode and break right out, that die, when they made that one. And there should be heaps of them around too, because that was a twin die crack. So unless it did it all of a sudden and they picked it up, but yeah, look out for them. And of course 2010, you want to see if it's rotated. 69, not too bad. 21, 30. Hold on, I'll check the 21 for the crop circle errors and some cut errors on it. Little die cracks on the hair. Let's see if I can keep it down there. Can't see anything there. Nah. The crop circle's just right there, fits on there. And then you'll get die cracks across here and cuds in the corner, on the hair, up here, on the crown and hair, and around here. And you can get pretty sure it's the 21, it might be the 22, that's got a dot under the chin as well, a raised dot. But nothing on that one. Nice and hot here. Oh no, it's 27 today in Melbourne, which is okay. 72, there you go, not bad, but it's dinged up. Yeah, 5 mil on them, but 73 is the one everyone's chasing, but 72 is next. You know what I've done? I haven't looked to see what he wants. I haven't done it. Just get me a little coin pot. Put them in. Oh yeah, sorry Taz, yeah, you had the day off, yeah. Yeah, that's good, mate, long weekend. Yeah, so it wasn't very busy on the roads here in Melbourne this morning, I'll tell you, at 6:30. And then down the docks at 5 o'clock, I think it was, at 9 o'clock, 9:15, and not much traffic, so I think everybody's thrown an extra long weekend with the holiday yesterday, Australia Day yesterday, and yeah, there's not much traffic on the road. Nice 7 million, not very good condition. Merino Ram, the old shilling, love that. All the pre-decimals. 75. It's a little bit close, but it's still in the area we're looking for. Pick up the rims, not much happening unless you get some ram strike or well, not much happening with the rims, so as long as we're in the middle section. Don't forget, keep all your top-notch 96s if you can find them, 19 million, and try finding them better than that. And if you do, keep them. Keep all of them. They're money coins. They're so badly made that people that collect their 50 centsies, when they get that 96, they've got a choice, and that's go and buy a new one, uncirculated from someone, or a mint set, or go through tens of thousands of dollars of 50-cent pieces to find something in that condition without a scratch. They're really, really hard to find, the 96, and I've had them, rolls of them, uncirculated, and I sold them $15 each, and they just went two, because I know you can't go out and find a noodling in good enough condition for your sets. You have to buy an uncirculated or a mint set. But if you go through enough, as with any year in these coins, you will find it. But it'll be way cheaper for you to buy one, because it'll cost you more than $15 in juice and that just to find it. And coins, oh mate, take ages. Your hands, your eyes, your time. Yeah, people will buy them at a good price because it'll save them a hell of a lot of money and time if they search for them. Oh, did you get a 2014 crop circle last night? That's beautiful. Oh, okay, you got, yeah, two of the Olympic coins, dedication, strive, and yeah, they're the coins I would expect people to get in their hands. Anything that Woolies has put out, except for your Possum Magic, Wiggles, not Wiggles, Mr. Squiggle, and the Rio Olympics. Everything else, yeah, you should get them in your change. People not taking them out. Not yet, because they only just came out, you know. So I'm just spinning that while I'm talking. 2014, another crop circle for me. 83, looking for that shadow bar. You can just see a little bit. And if it's there, it's got to be there at all angles, not just one. You'll be able to see it. And if you can, that's proof it's there. If you turn, if it's not on the three angles, three areas looking, and it's not there, it is truly just a shadow and an illusion. Last one of the 50s. But yeah, beautiful day here anyway, 27. Tomorrow's going to be a stinker. It's going to be 35 or 6, something like that. Yeah, but today, 27, that's all right. It's nice out there at the moment, but yeah, it was dead set, quiet as on the roads. NN, how you going, buddy? I'm just reading. Sorry, I'm just reading. How you going, Jobby? Yeah. Anyway, I'm looking over there. I better concentrate here because I wouldn't want to miss the 2010, would I? Rotate. I haven't found one of them yet. That's probably the only coin I haven't found. I found anything else you could mention. Oh, except for the alien, of course. A few varieties, let's say, I haven't found. But errors, probably found most of them. It's got some little trail line going on there. But it's just this that I'm looking for. Unless there's if there's any trail lines I see standing up here really high, or up here, or off him on the wrong angle, then I'll keep it. But any others, no. But the trail lines are from here across, and they're always vertical or even just a slight angle. And there'll be many of them or just one, and they just run through on the field. They don't go on the design. And that's just polishing them up too much, the dies. It can be water left over, it could be lots of things. But when the two dies are, the two dies hit between the collar, there is no space. And anything in there has to go somewhere. If it's metal and that, it'll be a structure, But if it's leftover fluff from polishing and or water fluids, then look at that. Double shadow bar there. Hey, see that? That's a 96. Don't tell me I'm going to have to get me 96s out if I've missed seeing them on these. See, you can see that there. It's just got the shadow bars there, eh? I've never found it. I wonder if I did know about these and I just didn't make note. Now what you got to do is, it's not there. And you can just see it there. So on two angles there, you can sort of see it. Yeah, I'll keep it and I'll have a closer look. But you can definitely see shadow bars there. No worries at all. Look at that. See? That's on the 96. And I might have found them on 96 and I just didn't keep note of them. I've just kept saying 66s, 83s, 93, 97s, 2004s. But this is sort of ringing a bell from, mate, this would be like so many decades ago and I've just forgotten because I haven't found any. 96 shadow bar. Look at that. But it is a weakness behind that area, obviously, because I found it on 5 up coins. This is 6, so it's a weak area. It's not like the 79 and 80. They were actually put in there. They were minted in. They were engraved in there. These ones are from dieware. That just happens to be in the same area. So there's a weak spot in that die, and maybe when they did put him in 79 and 80, maybe they knew and they put it in his reinforcement. But people kept saying it was this reading continuum, and the Mint said no, it wasn't. It was a mistake. They engraved it in there by mistake, so they ground it out of the 79 and 80s. But this is die wear. That's why they're different. They're low, they're speed humps, they're roundish like speed humps, and very low, nearly flat. That's a good score, because I'm really thinking now that 96s were in there, you know, and I haven't looked all this time. But that's as clear as the 93, the 93s I got. But I've just got to make sure with the light and see that I can see it all properly right through. That, you know, it's there, but I want it to show. It's definitely there if somebody looks at it, but I want it to see that it's actually, you know, it's up a bit and show it. But 96 shadow bar, there you go. And I'd have to go and see if I've got notes anywhere. But that's ringing a bell, and I've forgotten about it all this time, probably because I've never found one again. Or I did find a couple, and I didn't find any again. Anyway, I'm going to have to keep that in my mind. So 96 for the shadow bar. And that was real nice. You could see it clear as. And that's where, you know, you're not BSing anyone when you've got cameras and you're showing them up close. And you're turning around with the light and it's still showing it. So I got it from two angles. That was that angle and the top. It was from that angle that I was trying to get it. But I'll check it because, you know, there's exceptions to the rules. So the 22 here gets a dot right where the crop circle should be on the 21, just here. So it gets a raised bubble dot, and you can get die cracks again on here, die cuts just on the hair there, up here. Seemed to be a common problem, and it's either this or the 21 had a raised dot under the chin just here. But anyway, 22s. And we all thought they were going to be low mints, eh? How many people kept tons of these in the 21s? And they're not. They're over 11 million each. I just did that to freak your eyes out. I can see at the corner of my eye the screen, so what you're seeing here is about a 1.5 second delay, that's all. Yeah, only, let me just count. I'll take that out. Put my finger in. Yep. Nearly got the 2, 1/1000, 2 1,000, and it was there. So only 1.5, 2 second delay here. So that's really good. Sorry, I'm mucking around with that because I wanted to. Here's another one that the shadow bars are on that is in my notes to tell everyone. Let me just catch up. Oh, Peter Butterworth, snapper. How you going, buddy? Hi, hi Howard. Hi, Stephen. Yeah. 22 $1 coins. No, only. No. Only the 22 donation. That's all I've found. Is it 22 donation? No, there's the 20, 21, 22 haven't come out yet. Yeah, I've got some 22. I've got something at 22. I know that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got them at 22. Oh no, I'm talking about I've got the dinos, the 22 dino. That's what I've got. Not Mobberoos. I don't know if you're talking dinos or Mobberoos there. The MOR or dino. Yeah, but the Mobberoos, I don't think I have Mobberoos. I don't look. The problem is, I go through so many coins and I just bag them and I put them into me stash. I don't put them in the 2x2. No, they're all bagged up. I can't really make out. I'm looking at the shadow bar on this. Not even worth looking at. It's so badly banged. Really bad. Come on, rotate, you son of a gun. I haven't found one yet. Found one, plenty of cut errors all over it. And on the, oh look, talking about, there's one right there on the foot. See, there's a cut right there. Oh no, that's where the cut happens. It's a hit. It's been knocked. Anyway, we checked it. But that's exactly where it is, and from long distance away, that's what it looks like. So, so always, anything you come across, they're not sure, check it. It takes 2 seconds. $69. Got all the dirt trails through it. This is going to get lamination floor right through it, and that whole face will peel off over time. And that's the glacier marks, I call them, like clean, dirty, dirty, clean, dirty. It's got all these lines. No matter which way they go, they'll always be the same. So it goes this way, they'll all be that way. If it goes that way, they're always vertical, you know, they're always, well, it can be horizontal, but anyway, if you look at it, they're always in the same area, same line. And it's all the impurities in there that have come to the top. Well, this is worn down to them. And eventually all those impurities, there'll be dirt and sand and stuff, will just disappear. And when it does, this top, any top layer metal has nothing to grab onto. There's just fresh air there, so it has to peel off. It's got nothing to grab onto. And you can tell with the ones because they get all these dirt lines go through, and that's a dead set sign. This is full of debris, shit. You know, when they made it. I wonder if that's even got any. Let me have a look, see if it's got any starting on there yet. Man, it's right through it. This whole face will probably end up peeling off. No, it hasn't started yet. But it will. That'll go completely. Nice 82. Very nice condition, that one. Nice. 83, a lot of 83s. No shadow bar. No wide date. 13. See if it's got full of cuds or anything, because they're pretty shocking. No, that's amazing. Rotate. Ooh. Rotate? No. 2014 crop circle. Nope. Errors? No. Got doubling on the 5. You get them on all the 50s. Just worn dye. That's all that is. Not doubled, it's not moved, there's nothing. It's worn dye. Every 50, 90% of 50s have got them. Oh, look at this. Oh, I need that. Yes. Brilliant. I need ACT and Norfolk Island for another set. Norfolk Island, beautiful. I think they're 2 million or 2.1, 2 million. They're all between 2 and 3 million anyway. So that's excellent. It's got you know, history over it, but just the wash off with the soapy water. That's all. Dab it dry and take those. It's just scum build up. That's all. But you can see, you can sort of see behind there. It's still got a nice bit of shine. It's kept. It looks nice. The shape's good. A little worn there, but hey, it's 22 years old. That's anyway, beautiful. Norfolk Island. Lovely. 2013. Nothing. Alright, that's all the 50s. McKay, how you going, buddy? Or lady? Not sure. You found an 85 last night, eh, Peter? That's pretty good. They're far and in between these rolls of 22 in Brisbane. And of course there is. Brisbane, everything's up there. Everything goes up there. Everything there is. And who knows what the mintage is going to be. We won't know anyway till next year. So, but they're worth keeping until you know the 2020s. Look, we all kept them. I got 2 rolls off Spud of 2020s. And now, look, it had them as 100,000. And now there's, what are they, 6.4 million. So he got a roll of Aboriginal flag, $2 off me for 2 of them. I know he did better out of that because I spent one of them. I just opened it up. That's just to check them for any errors. Yeah. So yeah, you don't know there. Don't know till the next year, and then you don't really know till the year after, and then you don't really know what the exact absolute figure is to the 3rd year. So you can say that's 4 years after it came out before you get an absolute figure on things. No rotate. Oh, is it? No rotate on that one. So at the moment I'm on about 5 normal 99s to 1 rotated 99 is the average I'm pulling it at the moment. And we'll see how that goes through the year and see if everybody starts to pull them out of circulation because they're a rotate. Looking for little cut errors on here. Nothing. Oh, I've jumped into the dollars. Check these. I've found 3 different ones on these, alright? So check the 99 pension for 3 different reverses on there. 3 different ones. Just check the ones. Everything else I can't see any different except for the one. These ones, check for the cud die crack coming off that wing there. 17. Just check your standard. Anything. You know, cuds all over anywhere on the Mobaroos. Let me just have a sniff over here. Oh, yeah, the L's missing, so you are Michael. Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. So, Michael, no worries. Yeah, they should be. You're talking to 2019 IRB, yeah, 1,050,000, wasn't it? 40,000. So they outdone the JC, which is just over 2 million. So that little bets and races we were having through the year to see which one was going to take it out, and it ended up being the IRB, and the JC's double that now. But their figure when they finished was 950 for the 850 for the JC, and I think it was $1 million for the IRB. That was the report that came out. Now that's changed. The IRB is $1,040,000 and the JC shot up to over 2 million. So you just don't know until the lady sings. Look for these 2 different types of numbers. This is the wide numbers, thick, and you can get thin, thick and thin numbers. Get these rotated, and a large head in these, IRB, is all spaced. That's what you're looking for, the elusive all spaced large head in this I haven't found one since 2001, but they're supposedly out there. Other 2001s do have large head and standard head on them. The Navy $1 do, because I had two of them that I found in one hit, and that was from my little bank. They were in a roll. They were both in there. I sold them. They went real quick. I should have sold them for more because they're rare as. But they are on the 2001. Some of the 2001 $1 from the Army, Navy, and the Air Force coins. The 2001 Volunteers doesn't have a large head. It just has the I-spaced RB joined. But the other ones do, and the Federation $1 is supposed to have a large head as well. And if I find one, well, I'll be wrapped, because it'll be the only one that I know of. I haven't seen anyone or pictures of it. So it's in text, but there's no proof, which is just hearsay again, which I hate. But it's in, somebody got it into a book, so you know, you need the look, but it could just be hearsay. And that's the biggest problem we have with coins, is I heard this, I heard that, and no one's got proof, mate, you know. And that starts off, I don't know, confusion, starts off people buying the wrong thing, starts off people getting ripped off, both buying and selling them to coin shops. Yeah, you know, if you really, with what prices coins can go for, there's got to be backup to it, because otherwise people can scam you, make too much money out of these things. It's worn down. It's a bit hit. Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, hundreds of thousands. Yeah, not there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Where am I? I'm catching up with what's going on there. Yeah, 50 cents IRBs are hard to find. Yeah. You got, and Peter Snapper's got 120.19. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what everyone has to look at. You know, I think a lot of people are overlooking when they find coins on that mintage of, you know, when it's that million mintage. I think they're not really reflecting on the coins that are 1 million mintage, that are old, and actually how hard they are to find and the prices they're going for. And a lot of them are not keeping them. Yeah, I mean, if you can afford to, of course. Yeah, that just looks like it's worn just from where, you know, another machine job, been in the pokies, has been in something. It's just hit so bad. It's just been scuffed across and across and across, and fingers and going in. So that's not dye wear or nothing. That's just a worn, beaten up coin. And you got to put that into perspective when you're looking at coins too. Just because they're worn and that, it's not like, oh, there's an error. No. You got to go through the mechanics of what could have caused it. You know, what we use them in, what we used to use them in, all that. But yeah, the thing was that those IRBs, they were ending up all up in Queensland and West Australia. I forgot who's over in West, and he told me he had 90 IRBs. This is when, you know, everyone was trying to get them at the end of 19 and 20, and he had 90 IRBs, but he only had like 6 or 7 JCs. And that was WA. And you've got all those IRBs, and you're up in Queensland. So we never got many in the other states. What the hell's going on with her head? Does that look right? Let me have a look. It's just a dirt spot around it. Yeah. So yes, you were lucky again, mate. You got them all up there in Queensland. But I still only got, I've still only found, I think 10 myself, and I've got 3 error ones. So don't forget to look for the error on that 2019 IRB. The kangaroo is missing his inner ear design, and the reading around it is missing, and there's raised dots and cuds that I've got on one of mine, and the reading down the back of the kangaroo is all as thin as, really thin. So it was all dye filled. It just in the design, it didn't go onto the fields to show any orange peel. And yeah, and it just looks like there's, I mean, I could drag one out, but if you got the ear, can I go out any further? Oh, yeah. So if you got the ear on the kangaroo like that, you can see the inner bit. Well, it's missing, and that's all it looks like is a finger pointing like that on the ear. There's no bit here. The reading over here is part missing. The star can be very thin, and I've got dots all over it, cuds, and down the back of the roo is all the reading at the back is really thin. So I've got 3 of them. I had 8 at that stage, and when I checked them, I only had 3. I mean, I had 3 of them. There were errors, so I've kept them. I've kept them all, but I kept them separate, of course. So yes, the 50 cent is the one to look for. Yeah, the missing ear, yeah. Let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, 2014, you got 5 of them. 2014, 15, 16, 17, and there's another one, and 18. These are the highest 22 mil on them. 1.4 on the 15, 2.1 on the 16, 1.9 on the 17, and 2 million on the 18. Let's get rid of all these because they're piling up. Where's that for the cleaner? Oh, well, anyway, those 2 rolls of 50 cents that's what I ended up with anyway. The Norfolk Island and this Shadow Bar 96 that I'm going to investigate a bit more. I want to investigate that a little bit more on here. I don't know if my phone's getting hot because it's not focusing in again properly. Anyway, so yeah, so that was those 2 out of the 3 lots of 50s. But just for curiosity, tail, head, 2022, move them out because they're probably 2022, and I've got all those other rolls, so more than likely these are going to be all uncirculated 5 cent pieces, 2022s. So I dare say that, there we are, all 2022s. Yep. As I thought they would be. So I'll tell you what I will do. I'm not going to check them over for any errors or anything just yet, because that'll take ages. Let me randomly pick one and I'll just quickly check it. Amazing. Perfect. Look, I'll do one more. The reason is if there's an error in here, they should all have something showing. This one does. The other one might have. I'd have to check it again to see. But if you look on the lips, she's got a die crack going across the lips. Just there. See if I can get this any better. Maybe I've got to bring it up. Oh, the camera's there. So down the chin as well. See that? Down under the chin. I've got to hold my hand still. Under the chin. And on the lips. Geez, I can't hold it there. Come on, man. Yeah, so anyway, you can see it there. So that's on that one. So more than likely it's going to be on all of them. Or nearly all of them. Just checking the back on the walls, yeah. So so she's got die crack across the lips and down the chin there. So there's a die crack inside the design for that one. Anyhow, I'll have to. What I'm going to do is just a quick die clash check. No, nothing on there. No die clash. And I had it up there. I checked them over with the big one. So no die clashes I can see there. So what I will do though is I'm going to flip them over. I don't do these for rotates because, well, each to his own. I've done all that and I've never found a rotate. So it takes, it just takes so much time more to do these if you're checking for your rotate. But, you know, rotate all your coins, but I don't do these with these. I just flip them. And the only reason why I'm flipping them is for any double heads or double tail, whatever. But I always put them their heads, then flip them. And, well, if there's a double header in there, especially a 2007 double head, 5 cents, you'll see them straight away. So I say I'm not going to check them, but it's hard not to do a quick check in case there's something that really jumps out. Can't see that there's anything. No, looks pretty clear. Yeah, no, they look alright. So yeah, 40 uncirculated 22s with minor die cracking cuds on the lip there. I'll have to check how many, but there's probably a majority of them, or have them. Where will I put them? Right there. So anyway, yeah, so let's check this and see if we can get a 72 out of there or something decent. I think 86, 87, 86 is the mint set, so an 86 will be alright. So with these here, I don't stand them up. The 5 cents, I flip them over and I sort them out into their effigies. So I'll flip them all and then I'll get down to put them into their effigies, and then that way I can go straight into the ones I really want to check straight off first, and that's the earlier ones. So get all those ones out of there, and then we got move them over there. So there we got the second and third effigy sitting here, and then you can split them off again into these ones, and then we're straight into the 72 batch. That's the first ones I want to check. 84, 67, 79, 74, 83, 82, 81, 84. Nothing. So nothing there at all. I'll just check any errors. Don't find much errors on these ones with cuds and stuff. Very rare. Nope, so that's those ones done. And then I'll go on to these ones and I'll check these ones next. Just bring it up a little bit. So I'll just look through here. 87, I want the 87. 98, no. 91 I want. 98 I don't. 95 I don't. 95 I don't. 89 I don't. 98, no. 98, no. So those ones, 98s, 95, 98, 89, those ones, no. Let's flip them over now. Have a quick look for any errors. No, so they're gone. So these two I want, 87, because we're looking for the smaller kidney variety. That's the larger kidney. You can tell straight away the SD is right near the rim. The smaller kidney is a bigger gap. So that's on the 87, so that's the standard. The 91, we're looking for the large SD variety right here. So we want it to be looking like the snake coming out of the basket, and it is. There's the large SD. So it's stretched. You can see it doesn't even look like an S sort of thing because it's stretched. But that's the large SD. Totally different. The S is stretched up. Yeah, so that's a large SD variety. Keep that one. And then we're on to these ones. Now these ones we'll check straight off for the years. There's a 2007, flip him. No errors, no. Looking for the double head on that. 22, 2003, no, 227, nope. That's an error coin. Show you that in a tick. 2008. Very easy to find the ones I'll show you now on that. No, so nothing there. We'll flip them over for any errors or double headers. Be nice. On a different year, it'd be nice. Different year to the 2007, that is. Yeah, just bear with me while I'm checking it. I can talk and do it, but you need to concentrate a little bit because they're small and I'm doing it quick. No. Nothing there. So the only one is this 2008, and it's got the inner rim, the double inner rim going all around in there. Yeah. So we'll see where it starts from. Starting from about there and all the way around to here. Alright, so you know, 330 degrees, it's doing it. And you got that inner rim. Let's see if the other side's got it. Yep, the other side does it. Got to watch sometimes because the shadow can make it look like it. No. So this side hasn't got it. So you can get that on both sides, the double rim. You can get it just part, 60 degrees. You can get full 360. You can get it in all different degrees of a circle. And you can get it on the reverse side and the same, all different degrees up to a full circle inner. And you can have both sides. You can have just the obverse or just the reverse. And it's a tilted die causes this problem. And you can see the lower here and deeper here. And it's just the die is on a vertical tilt, and then blended with the speed that they hit it with, it doesn't complete its journey. That's what's happening here. The tilted die stops that full mint. It hits, it doesn't create that flat, it hits here, and then what happens is the metal's running out, but it's on that angle. And don't forget, this is bang, they're pumping out thousands of these things, and it just hasn't made it to the outer, it just hasn't completed its journey. And it's all because of tilted dies. Tilted dies cause so many problems with errors. Some people try to make errors out of all different things, and the thing is that it's always a tilted die in there. I'm telling you, vertically tilted dies, and it's all it is the guy that went in there and put the die in there, he just didn't use the level properly. He just hasn't leveled it. And it's on a vertical tilt. And you can always tell you'll have a deep, you'll have a shallower end here where it didn't make it, and a deeper end at the other side. That's what's causing that on these. And on the 2019 IRB 5-cent piece, they're the best. They're like double that distance away from there, and they're up, and it's really, really deep down here where it's hit. Yeah. Anyway, check them out. But that's what's going on. So that's the 2008 double rim, and it's tilted die errors causing that, as well as the speed of the strike, not the pressure, but the speed they're doing it with. Some say it's done because it's low speed, and others, me, say it's done because it was done so fast. It just bang. It was on an angle. It just bang. It just didn't get over and hit it flat. You know, it just didn't get there. And the metal just didn't run. It didn't run to where it should have. It never filled up the gutter edging of the die. It never got there. Oh, I haven't seen everybody. Sorry. Let me just catch up with what everyone's saying, or if anyone's dropped in. I haven't looked over here for a while now. Oh man, you guys are typing like crazy. I'm back up to where the 50 cents was, yeah, and the dollar missed in the ruse here, yeah. Yeah, Michael, that's just your rabbit ears error causing that. I'm just reading here. 2020 with rabbit ears, eh? Yeah, that's all right. I don't think I've got a 2020 with rabbit ears. Got every other year. Yeah, they take about a year and a half. Probably around November this year, we should get Charles coins. But there's a 2-year process after a monarch dies for coins in Australia to be produced. They have to go through consultation between our mint and the Royal Mint and the Royal Family, and conversing can take 6 months to do that. Then it can take another year to converse and agree upon the design, and then the dies have to be made, and then they can mint them, and that can take up to 2 years after a monarch dies. So anywhere up to 2 years from when she passed away will be our first ones. The Royal Mint doesn't have to ask anyone, just the king, and they start making them straight away. And because it's their monarch right there in England, they try and do them immediately, you know, because they take theirs straight out of circulation, and they basically got a big population. They got to keep the coins coming, so they're straight into it. Here we can keep producing the Queen 2023s if we want, because they've got the mint, the dies done. They're going to produce coins this year with the Queen on there. So yeah, probably November, I'd say, somewhere there. Oh, Wisey, how you going, buddy? Didn't see you there. I'm just getting down the list. There's NN saying he hopes there's a 72 in there. I haven't even got. That's gone right past. Right, so you're on the opposition there, Peter. Yeah, I don't give a shit about him, buddy, so don't even mention him, if you don't mind. Yeah, all good, yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So yeah, I've got to catch up now because I just don't look over there. I can't, it's to my left, so it can be a bit difficult. It's a little close. Just go back just a bit. Yes. Keep putting my finger there. I did that yesterday, but I did it because don't forget the ones on here, 3 different reverses. No rotate. 2014. Well, there, look, if you want a mule, there's one. No, not that one. Was it 2005 I just turned over? Oh, I thought it was a 2005, but anyway, 2005 is a mule because it's got the 2006 Mobaroos on the back of it. All right, I mean, they're 5.7, but it's a mule, gazetted by the mint, and when they're gazetted by the mint, that means they are real and they're out there. When they're not gazetted by the mint, then they're not gazetted by the mint, and they're not real until the mint says that they are. If the mint ain't saying it, then you got to watch for fakes. But the mint will hold responsibility for anything like that it knows it did, and if they don't certify it and say it is true and tell you the stories and how it happened, it didn't happen. That's on, you know, we're talking mules, especially mules, definitely mules. 2000's got the cud between the lyrebird there in the tail, but on these are only tiny compared to the 99. The 2000, 2001's just a little dot in there, just tiny. if you're lucky, you might get a little bit bigger one, but you don't get them like the 99 right through there covered. But you still look on the zeros and the ones, you get cuds all over them. On any of the 10 cents. Do I, no, that's right. Got to split these in two because they're quite tall. You can do these like I did the 5 cents if you wanted to, you know, flat, and do them into the monarchs if you want. That's another way to do it. Don't even know what that one is. Oops, there's 2 there. Oh, an 18 at the end. Very nice. Yeah, so you got your 18s and they're 3.1 mil. You don't come across them too often. That's good. Leave that one. There was I think there was a JC 2019 in there. They're low mint too, 3.9. I don't keep them though. I think I had enough of them already. Yeah, these are tacky, tricky little tackers, grabbing them, looking through the screen and getting my perception right as to where my hand's grabbing these coins is the thing. You forgot, yeah. There you go, Julie. How are you? What's going on with these? 88s. I think the 21s, oh, they went up from 1.25 million to 22 million. So there's one for you, Peter, that jumped up. That was 1.25 million for ages. That the 2021 10 cents, and now they're up at 22 million from 1.25. It might have been the one that said to me when I was finding them at the start, said, yeah, they'll probably go up. And I said, oh, I don't know, because I'm not finding that many of them. 22 million. So, yeah, that's tons. So you definitely don't know the mintages. And so, you know, when the years come out, new years come out, just always keep all the denominations, 5 cents to $2, keep a few of each at least until you get the figure for them all, because you just don't know. Let's zoom out a little bit closer. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that's better. $99, look for the large head. This is the small head. The large head's, if that's 1 mil, the large head is no, it's nearly touching the inner rim, the large head on these, on the 99s, but these get all cut errors. And the 1s, 0s, all in here. Yeah, I've been using my left hand so much with doing the noodling, I better give my right hand some exercise, because I'm right-handed. get it flipping a few. I think it was the 2006 or 2005. Can't remember now. They were like 10 cents. You can find rotated. Michael D found one. Sent me a picture. I'd have to look. But it's either the 2005 or 2006. 10 cents. Did I say 5? 10 cent piece. Rotated. Yeah, look. No one of the lower mints, but still 6.2 mil on them. It's a bit crappy. That's the old threepence on there, 3 pence. Which is here in my badge. There you go. I made a badge and put that on there. I don't know where the coin's gone now. I'm just showing that. Right up. I've flipped it over. So it's going to be like, yeah. So yeah, so there it is there. From the old threepence. In the 50 years of our decimal currency. But yeah, I put that in my pin and it works. Oh, these are stuck together. 2001, you can get large head on these. The IRB is all spaced on the large head, and this is I spaced RB joined, just like on the $1. So look out for the large heads on them, and all the cuds on these. Well, this gets the little ones. This in the 2000 I get tiny ones. The 99 small head gets all of the errors. The 99 large head, I've never found a large head 99 with any cud errors ever. What year is that? What year was I born? I missed that. If I could be waffling, I don't know. Oh, right. Oh, 53. No. That'd make me 70, bro. This year? No. I'm 63. So it's my year the rabbit, 1963 is my birth. I'm 60 years this year. Well, in another month, I'll be 60. And yeah, I'm a rabbit. So this year's supposed to be lucky for me. Hopefully. Turn 2 over there. 83, look how flat that is. Why is it looking so flat? Because it's doubled. Oh, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's doubled up. Oh, it's all doubled. Just there. Oh, and the lettering over here. Oh, maybe I'll just check a bit more on this 83. Got a nice, nice error. Bit of a scarcer error too on this 83s. I think it's the first one I've probably ever pulled up. I've probably gone through hundreds, thousands of dollars worth of tens. But so the wide lettering caught my eye, you know, and see it's doubled. So this is doubled, and all the lettering. I'll see if I can put something else there. Put it back on there. There, so you can see the double nine. I'm trying to get that to stay there. Maybe that's got to move. And the I, A, that I is doubled too. I might have to pick it up and show you. But it is doubled. That I is doubled. You can see it's got fat letters. That's not working too well. Let me see if I can bung this on there. This might do it. Is that up as far as I can go? Yeah. I don't know if it's going to do it. It might be too close. Anyhow, I don't know if you can see all that. on there. Oh, there you go. 99. Can stay there. Maybe it's my hand underneath moving. To the 8, the 3, the 9, the 1. That A is, and the I and the L. Don't know if the other, no, the L. Oh, that R is as well. And then around here, we've got all these doubled. Let me just see if I can get that. Come on. These are a pain in the butt. Anyway, these are all doubled as well. All the letters are doubled on there too. So yeah, it's doubled up all over the place. What about this side? No, nothing there. So let me just check it a bit more, up closer. Yeah, it's die wear. Not double struck, and it's not double dyed. If anybody's into double dyed, it's not double dyed either. They're nearly all doubled up. The design is perfect. There's no doubling on the design at all. So anyhow, yeah, so there's no doubling on that design there. Just all the lettering. And it's die wear. You can tell by the odd shape on that L too. And the step down and the flow up. So the die is worn before the lettering, before the holes that these are in. Remember they're incus pushed in, and the very edge of that is worn on all of them. And the metal, as it's pressed, as water does, it flows into the lowest point first and then keeps going. And so it goes in and gives you that doubling on there. And that's from die wear. And this is right around, but nothing on her. So it's not movement, and it's not double dyeing where they've repaired the dye, or well, usually when they've repaired it and they re-go over it with the laser and it's just out of fraction, and it'll mint another leg of the A, let's say. But it only does little bits when they double dye. It's only one letter or just a couple. But that's distinctly different because it mints a leg of the A. It mints it. You can see it. This is all spread out thicker, and it's all on both sides inside, and it's die wear. And I picked that up because the 83 looked twice as wide as it should, and yeah, and that's why, because it's all dyed, doubled. So that's pretty good. Don't find many things going on 83s. No double dyed, baby. No. I don't even know if we've even got a double dyed error coin in Australia. I've never heard of one being done. In Australia, America, yeah, because they mint so many coins, 1.5 billion coins, that they repair theirs quite often. I think we use ours and toss them. We don't repair them because we don't make enough coins. And so we don't get that double dye here. No, America, yeah, because of the amount of coins, but here, no. Never had one. And everything like that is die wear, not double dye. Double dye is any double dye in, the secondary part that's on there is a perfect minted image of the image before it, being a letter, a number, or on the design, and they look completely different. And then you got die movement, which causes doubling as well. There's that one. So in Australia, I found die movement and die wear. That's it. No double dyeing. But yeah, they're totally two different terms anyway. But double dyeing should not be applied to everything that's doubled on a coin, which seems to be happening. But you know, it's totally two different things, and that's very American, not here. And because we don't produce the coins they do, they have to repair these. They can't afford to keep buying them. You're making $1.5 billion. You know, each mint can make up to 1 billion coins each. Imagine how many dies you'd have to buy. So they repair them, you know. And sometimes the die can move a frac. It wasn't in there, so as it's doing it, it just moves on a die that's already made, repairing it. It just moves a bit, and it'll cut it in there, but it'll be a perfect representation. No sloping, no nothing. It'll be a perfect representation, just like a die clash. But all these other ones, they've all got, you can see where it's worn at the side, and then it runs in, and then makes the figure. And it's got those cuts in where it's worn, and then it goes in, and it creates them, and that's the width, that's the doubling. And check that one. Yeah, check it for a large head anyway. No. It's I-spaced RB join. One to all spaced. 2000, they get the little cuts on the back there. 83. Oh look, sticky tape. There's an 83. Oh nice. Where's that 83? I'll just better off putting it there maybe. If that worn any more around that 9, the 9 would have turned into a circle, you know that? With that, and you can just see, look how uneven that 1 is. Goes out and in, out. If that's double dyed, it'll be perfect dead straight. Perfect dead straight. And next to it, it won't even be joined, it'll be next to it. As if it was doing another 1, bet to start another 1. You won't get all that. That's why it's different to double die. Yeah, that's good. These you can get cud error on them, 2008. I found only a couple, 2 I think, 3, that's all. And I sold them for $30 each. Just let you know. On the 2008s. There's a nice 83. Now that's a proper mint. Let's have a look. Compare that one because it's in better condition. You can see that. This has had a swipe off the top, obviously. It's been hit there. Yeah, anyway. How long have I been on here? Oh yeah, well that's it. I've got tons more to look at, but I can look at them later tonight. Because that's a half anyway of that. So what I get out of what I checked, what did I get? 250s, 25s, so error 2008, double inner rim, tilted die error, vertically tilted die error. 1991, large SD, variety. Then we got the 1996 with possible, I can even see it by eye, looking down here. Shadow bar on the 96. And I'm pretty sure that it was in my notes and I kept it, I forgot to put it in it, and I haven't looked for them, but I would have picked them up just like this if they were there anyway. And there you go, 96 shadow bars. rare as chook's tooth, that one. But I'll check it properly, but I can see it by eye looking down. I've got that zoomed up. I can see it by eye looking down here. Just looking from here with the angle on it. So, you know, pretty like 99.9% that's the shadow bar, the same as the 93, 83, 66, 97, 2004s. And two 10 cents. So we got low mint, 2018. Hard to find. Very hard to find. Another one, 2018 10 cents, but the 2018 50 cents is my one, under the radar one to keep. If you can afford them, keep them. 10, 15, 20 years time, see what they're worth, and I'll bet you they're worth good money. I might be around to tell you that, but you know, for sure. So 2018 10 cent, but 2018 50 cent, under the radar, 50 cents. Real nice coin too, minted well, made with good metal, withstands the metal getting hit, bounces nicely off it. So not much marks, heaps of luster on them. 5.4 million. They're going to be a winner down the track. I just know it from selling coins and that, what people go for. Yeah. So and then the real nice scarce as 83 with fat letters, if you want to call it, same as the Millennium 2000, fat letters, doubling, diewear, this time completely, all that, and all that, all the lettering and the numbers. That's pretty good. That's heaps more than the 2000 Millennium. It's only a few of them on that, the middle letters. So I don't know what I had there. Again, the check will have 3 lots of 50 cents is, 2 $1 rolls, 2 rolls of 5s, and 2 rolls of 10, whatever that is. And I've kept $1.30. $1.30 is money covering that straight off the... Oh, well, look, the winning coin here is the 96 shadow bar. If a 93 sells for $70, then this 96 shadow bar is going to be going for more than the 93. Well, could, if people knew about them, the 93's 1 mil, you know, well, under 926, you know, so based on the mintage of it, people might think, oh, the 93, but disregard the mintage and look at the find rate. That is, I haven't found, I'm sure if I had any notes and I could get the photo, it'll be right back, you know, early 2000s that I found it. So that's long time in between. It could be 15 years since I last saw one of them or more. So that's good. So that's definitely the find of the could be find of the week, that one. Over the 93 double bar that I found, the shadow bar, which is extremely rare too. Rare because of the mintage figure to start with, and the find rate. These have got a high mintage, 19 mil, but the find rate could be double there, the 93 or triple, who knows. A lot more. I found 93 shadow bars. I've probably had 5 of them. 2 of them just recently, but only 5 in 20 years. I found 2 recently. I mean, that's just amazing. And I've got 1 there that I've had for that 20 years. So I've only had 5, and you know, they're extremely hard to find. Yeah, you got to check all the 50 cents, because as I said, it's a weak spot that was behind there. The 79s and 80s, clearly, they are varieties. They were in there. These are diewear. Yeah. There's nothing cut in there, nothing cut out. Just diewear in that spot. It's just a weak spot in the die. So they could be on any year. But, you know, the years I found them, 66, 83, 96, 93, 96, 97 and 2004. But remember, don't claim them as being anything unless you can see them from the angles all angles, and they're clearly there as double bar, and they're raised a bit, and they're 2 bars. 1 bar doesn't count. You can do whatever you like for a 1 bar and what you want to call it and whatever. It's still an error. It's aware there. But for a shadow bars, S, it's plural, must be 2. And they've got to be clear. You've got to see them all over from every angle, and they actually have to be there, not a shadow from the lighting, but an actual shadow bar that's there. And it's only called a shadow bar. I actually just call them double bar, speed hump double bar is what I advertised them of when I sold them, when I first started finding all of them a couple of decades ago. And so I call them speed hump double bar. That caught on, everybody used that term and that. But then someone came up with shadow bar barely 2 years ago, and I really like that because that's exactly what it is. They are. It's a shadow. They're a shadow of what would be if it got worse, you know. Anyway, so I like the term shadow bar. It's good. Yeah, so anyway, you know, for $1.30, the 91 is $5, yeah, $5, $20 a set. 91, 92, 93 and 94 you can get the large SD on and sell them in sets. Actually, last set I sold, I think I sold it for 14. You'll see a guy on eBay selling them for $40. And he's a coin shop dealer too in Melbourne and New South Wales, and he should be ashamed of himself selling them for that price, but he does. I had them at 14 and they went, but he had them at 45, I think it was, for his. So anyway, be wary of what you pay for them. So that alone is, you know, $4 or $5 just for that, and that covers that. Then you got that's worth the same thing, and then you got the 2008, you know, $2 if you're lucky. They're pretty common. They're not rare at all, these inner rim on the 2008. So don't think they are. They're as common as, they're very common. You'll find them just look through your 5 cents, you'll find them. That 83, well, you know, that's worth $5 or so. 2018, I don't put a price on them really. There's lots of them on there. That's just because I know the low mint. That's future. And the 96, well, you know, I'd have to go and do some homework and check. You know, but we're saying $50 plus anyway on that one. Easy. I wouldn't sell it for anything under that. And if the 93 is going for $70, 75, then this has got to be up there with it. If anyone collects them, they'll need this one because they won't have this one. so a good haul for that. And I still got another 2 coins of 10s to look through, 2 rolls of 10s, 5 rolls of 5 cents, and 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15 rolls of $1 coins to still look through. Yeah. So I'm going to go. I'd do that now, but I'll be on here too long. So I'm going to go and have a durry and something else, and if I get my lights charged and whatever, I'll come back on in a couple of hours. What's the time? 12 o'clock, yeah. Might do an all-day marathon, keep coming on and just do a little rolls right through till midnight. The old Friday horror show, remember that? On Friday nights, all the horror movies. Deadly Ernest, Elvira. And then say hello to your cat, man. Pussy cat. I used to have cats, Persians, black Persians, love them. And Khan, I called him. And that was Khan from out of Star Trek. You know Khan in Star Trek? Yeah. If anyone watched it, the movie? Yeah, Khan. Love the name. K-A-H-N. Yep. Alright, so yeah, some good stuff there. But don't worry, I'm collecting all this stuff here. A lot of stuff ain't going to get. So I got all my errors are just stuck in plastic container in bags. I haven't even bothered about putting anything on eBay. I've only got like 5 on there, and I've probably got about 500 stuffed away here. So I just really can't be stuffed with, to tell you the truth. It takes ages to write them up and photo them. Some lucky people will get some of the stuff I've got there. I'll go through and find what I've got there and give some stuff away to people for their sets or whatever, or start them off on collecting errors and varieties, or I don't know, but I've got that many there. I can't do anything with all them, and I don't put them in albums and make the collections and all that stuff. I haven't got them in no albums. The only one I've got is my gratitude coin album. If anybody sends any coins in, I'll put it in there, and there's some nice prizes going once that fills up too. I've got a gold coin, and I've got over $100 PNC at the moment, but I haven't been getting anything for the book, so I'll add stuff in as I get more things to put into my gratitude coin album. You can see, go and have a look at the video. I think I've got the link in the description on that, and the badge, my badges, book of badges. I haven't dug them out because I haven't had nothing for them. So if anybody sends anything in, they've got my address in the description there, and here you can pause it if you're looking at that, and I'll put them in the book, either the badge book or the coin book, and when they're full, the badge book, I'm giving the whole badge book away to somebody when that book is full, and the gratitude coin album that I got, when that's full, I'm going to have a whole heap of coins and stuff to give away. At the moment, I've got a gold coin, like I said, and a $100 PNC with one-off gold and silver foiled ballerina stamps. A packet, there's 10 in there. Only made 300 of these PNCs, and I've got number 125 there that I'm giving away, or 126. I got 2 of them in the run, but I'm giving one of them away. And the only way you can get those stamps is in there. And they're not stamped, they're not date stamped, there's mint condition, and they're silver foiled and numbered. So that's probably the prize within that PNC, is the actual stamps. It's a hardcover one, it's not your normal one, it's a hardcover PNC. It's the 2012 with the ballerina 50 cents in it, which you can pick them up for about $20. But it's the stamps that are in this thing, and it's a hardcover PNC, which they don't really make them. It's a big hardcover one. It opens up like a book. It's a book PNC, basically. So I've got those 2 added so far, and I've got about 6 coins in there. That's all. I've got 120 spots to fill. If anyone sends any coins in, 1 coin, you get 1 entry, 2 coins, 2 entries. Any more than 2 coins, you only get 2 entries into the draw at the end to win prizes that I'm going to add as that book fills up. But I started it off with a 2020 half-gram Rue $2 coin from Perth, half-gram gold, and that PNC. So that's over $200 worth of stuff there, just sitting there, just me starting it off, besides what I'm going to add into it if the book starts filling up. So at the moment, I haven't got anything for that, and I haven't got anything for the badge book, which I'll give the whole badge away, the whole book, which is pretty good. Yeah, and that's to anybody in the world for them. That's the only giveaways I do to anyone in the world, is just that badge book and the gratitude coin album. But all my other giveaways and that is just Australian residents, because it's too expensive and too dicey sending anything now with coins overseas. So yes. Oh, what have you put there? What have you got there? I don't know what you put there. NN. But it did hold it up or something. I can't make out what those emojis are. Yeah. So if anybody sends anything, I'll send them out one of my channel stickers. I'll send that back to them. Anybody sends anything in to me. If you're in Australia, I'll probably send you a coin with that. If you're not in Australia, I'm not sending any coins overseas. That's it, full stop. Except for that gratitude coin album. If anyone wins, I will send whatever it is overseas. I'll take the risk. But my normal giveaways, every other giveaway, is just Australian based. Subscribers with Australian addresses. So anywho's, yeah, so read the description. I've got it there for the badge book and for the gratitude coin album. Anyway, up to yourselves. You want to send something in and chance to win. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go. I've got my final game being played on Sunday for my games that I invented. I invented 3 games and we've been playing them over the last couple of weeks. I've got 4 winners now, and those 4 winners are going to play off on Sunday. They're going to be playing my Celebrity Mansions auction real estate game that I created, and that's the game you'll be playing, Julie. So Julie's in, Christine Brown's in, Michael D's in, and J Sam's in. Now J Sam, if you're listening, Jason, you better get back to me because you haven't acknowledged the email I sent to you about the final. And if you don't, then I might have to pick somebody on the day from somewhere to have an invitation to the into the final, and good prizes too. About $70 worth of prizes this Sunday. Somebody's going to win. So yeah. So Jason, he won the second game. He actually won the Celebrity Mansions game, so he's got an advantage when he's playing. Well, I'm rolling the dice, but the only advantage is he'll know how the game played. Yeah, look, and then choose me, yeah, straight in there. Hey? And I bet Snapper would be jumping up and down if you got in too, mate, because he's played every game and he hasn't won. So if anyone got in there, it'd be Snapper would be filling in. For Jason, if Jason doesn't rock up, it'll be Peter Snapper Butterworth. You will get an invite if you're still around in here listening. Me, he's not there at the moment, but yeah, Peter's been in every game and he's been stiff-lucked. So if Jason doesn't turn up for it, acknowledge me with the email that yeah, he's going to be there. Oh, there's Snapper. Then Snapper, 1 p.m. Queensland time, 2 p.m. Victoria, 1 p.m. Sunday Queensland time. Be ready for an email from me to be invited into the final. All right, and you'll be in there. So yeah, you deserve to be. You've played every time, and you've helped me out playing the games. You know, many people want to play, but yeah, you know, anyone that plays is helping me out. What goes around comes around. Just remember that. Yeah, that's a good one. What goes around comes around. And there you go. All right, I'm going to put that there. Yeah, what goes around comes around. It's karma. New South Wales, 2 p.m. Julie, yes. Yeah, well, you're same as us, daylight savings. So anyway, yeah. Pete, just be on the standby there. Just you know, I'll do the courteous thing. I'll let you know too. All right, if he does contact me, I'll let you know. Snap, no worries. I won't leave you hanging. I'll converse with you and I'll let you know what's going on. Yeah, get your 96s out, check them for your double bars, get your 93s out, get your 83s, get your 97s, get your 2004s, get your 66s out, and look for them. Double bar, shadow bar. Error coins, not varieties. 7980 variety, all the others are error coins because it's a die wearing. Okie dokie, I'm going, and I've got to do all these, so I'll be back after sometime. Could be, who knows, I could be on in 20 minutes. I don't know. If I'm bored around here, I'll be coming back on. But I'm just going to have a rest to break this live down, you know, to 1 hour and 45 minutes, because otherwise, you know, I mean, I do a spud, mate. You know, my phone didn't overheat and whatever. I'd stay on here 12 hours, man. I'd do a spud. I'd have him go on one side listening to me here. He's doing his music and pirate music, you know, doing all that, and getting lots of views, lots of people in there too with Spud Lee, and I could do here, but my phone overheats. So, but anyway, so I'll be back and a little bit after and do the rest of these dollars. I've got tons of. These are from my normal bank. No dinosaurs on there. No dinos on these ones. And then I've got all these 5 cents, just there, all of them. 2 rolls of 10s there. Oh, well, that's all the dollars there now. Can I go out? Is it? I'll just go out further. Is that as far out? Yeah, I'm too close for it. Anyway, tons more to check, and I'll do that after. All right, have a good lunch time and day, and just keep your notes on, and I'll be back later. And if I'm not, like yesterday said I was coming back, you'll know. I'll tell you straight out, I've passed out on the lounge, and that's it. If I don't get back on, it's because I've literally, I went in, I just passed out. I was so exhausted doing stuff, and I just passed out in the lounge. I get up at 4 o'clock every day, at 4:30, you know, every day. So, yeah. So anyway, so if I don't come back in, you know, I've passed out again on the lounge. I've gone to sleep. Yeah, so hit the thumbs up, get that thumbs up. Not that I care about that, I've said that, it's the views, you know, I want people to watch them, not thumbs me up. I want watchers, I want people to watch what's going on, take notes, learn, you know. And the thumbs up, it doesn't matter, I don't care about that. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll catch everyone a little bit later. Alright, Howard is out. Ta-da, bye-bye.